Hello again everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com, and we are going to play with a new item from the holiday catalog. This is great for fall, but sunflowers are in. I think these are beautiful. This is a two-step stamping technique, and we're going to get right on it, and of course we're going to make our own background paper. Okay, so always remember when in these techniques you always want to start, I start at least, with the largest image first with the lightest color. So I kind of remember large light, okay? We're going to be using Daffodil Delight, and let me move so I mount everything. I have a bunch of clear blocks, so everything gets mounted and then I play from there. So, except I'm missing one, the other part of the flower. Here we go. Okay, so Daffodil Delight right here, and this almost looks like it is like watercolored, this stamping. I know I've been focusing some on the carols of Christmas, and it's not Christmas time yet, and I wanted to get into some fall, beautiful fall things. And I love this set in the new holiday catalog, which you guys are going to be able to order at the 1st of September. So I'm stamping this 3 times in the Daffodil Delight. Okay. Then we're going to switch to Pumpkin Pie. Pumpkin Pie is a beautiful color for the fall. And we're just going to ink that up nicely, just right there, okay? And you can see how it's kind of darker in some spots than others. It's supposed to be that way because it's more of a watercolorish technique. Now, you could kind of try to line this circle up in the middle, but I realized that it doesn't matter. It just looks great wherever you put it. Just looks great wherever you put it. I'm using my foam mat because I have a photopolymer set here, and and you can turn it to get different kinds of effects with this. I think it's fantastic. What a beautiful sunflower. Okay, oh, fun. Now, with the leaves, I'm going to use my Pear Pizzazz first, lighter. The lighter color first. And I call this the larger stamp because it's a solid stamp. So the solid would go first in the lighter color. Again, you're seeing it's like that washed out, watercolor washed out effect, and I love it. I absolutely love that effect on a card. It looks like you took a paintbrush to it. Now I'm going to come in with my garden green with the outline. I love to stamp. You guys know I love stamping. Just placing that right over. This is why they call it two-step stamping, because you get the outline on the second go round there with the darker color right over top. Not doing too bad being so far away from it. Okay, a little off there, but we're okay. Now I want to do the inside, and that comes with this big dot right here. And that I'm going to do in my Early Espresso. I don't have a big pad of Early Espresso, but I do have a Stampin' Spot of it. So, and again, I just try to cover the white space, and if some shows through, that's fine too. It's the center of the flower, right there. And now I'm going to bring in these little dots right here. I'm going to do these in the pumpkin pie. And put them in the center of our sunflower. Just like that. Now, this set comes with a little acorn, guys. I think it's so adorable. So we're going to use our early espresso for the bottom, the darker color on the bottom and the lighter color on top for the shell. And I'm going to put these, oh, I missed a little spot there. We're just going to keep going on and off of the page with this. No right or wrong. Put some down here. And one here. Good. Now we'll use our crumb cake and put the top on. The way I found to do this is if you get it right over the top of this, you're still going to have a little white space, and I think that looks adorable, either sitting right on top of it, or let's do a little white space here. See, isn't that cute? This one's just going to look like it has part of the shell gone. I'll go back over that and fix it, but I have to be right over top of it. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Oh, these little acorns are so cute. I could see a whole page done with these. Love that. So then I really like this so much, but we do have a boo-boo right here, and I'll be right back to show you how we're going to fix it. Okay, here's how we're going to fix this. First, I was making this one and love it. It came out really pretty. But when I went to stamp my image here, I didn't use my MISTI. I even re-inked my black Archival, but still I could have pressed a little bit more in the middle, so I didn't want to use this piece. So, once again making lemonade out of lemons, we have a nice little area here. I mounted this to my MISTI. Did you guys know that there's a left and a right-handed MISTI? Now, I'm a left-handed person. If I would have realized that, I would have gotten a left-handed MISTI. I didn't realize it. This is a right-handed MISTI because it opens this way. The left-handed MISTI opens the other. You'll see a lot of people using their MISTI. Watch their ruler right here, but it'll be like this because they're opening it like a book. This is the left-handed MISTI. Isn't that funny? I was watching some videos on it the other day, and not that that means anything for this project. The tool works fantastically, but I didn't realize that. So anyway, basic black archival ink, and I'm just going to ink this up over here, and I'm going to bring this over, and I'm going to stamp it, and I do want it a little bolder. And stamp it again. Perfect. Okay. Let me remove this. And I used my foam pad on the MISTI because I had photopolymer stamps. If you had the red rubber, you would remove this. Okay, I'm going to be back in a minute because I'm going to cut this out with a stitched framelit. The circle stitch framelit. Okay. So, we've got this little element done. And when I put it in for the stitch framelits, another problem occurs. I cut the top of the framelit, just missed it right there, okay? No problem. That's all we're about today, is making lemonade out of lemons. How funny. But this is too the way that I get a little creative in my craft room, and sometimes this is how things come together first. I make a mistake and I try to salvage the project, and I save the mistake, and then I wind up, you know, with a great little product. So now to fix this little problem, let's just use our burlap. So put our burlap ribbon, and you don't even really have to use this if you're going to use that round circled framelit, but I thought it looks great behind. Okay. I'm going to place that back there like that. And then turn it back over because this is pretty thick. Put it down. Really run some snail over it to stick it down. Okay. Now this is going to mount. Let me get a card base. Sorry about that. I didn't have my card base over here. This is Early Espresso, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. And you just use your bone folder and take our element here and go ahead and place it with our border. Isn't that pretty? Now we're going to take this right here and pop it up with some dimensionals, about 4 of these. So this card has really come together over mistakes. And this looks fantastic on there. I love that. That looks great. Now, for this little mistake, this is bundled with this cute little punch. This leaf punch goes with the 2-step stamping here. This will be coming in a bundle in the holiday catalog. So I stamped 2 leaves over here, the stems, and I'm going to put it in here, lining it up, punching that one out. I'm going to cut the bottom off here, and we're going to punch this one out. So not only does this come with a beautiful stamp set, but you can get the bundle with the punch. So this is fun. And now what we're going to do is adhere this right up here to cover that little bit of a mistake. We're just going to put them up high like that, and I'm going to put a bow right here. Okay, so I created the elements with the leaves, and then I didn't want to cover up my sentiment. So I'm just attaching them a little higher. I have glue dots on the back. Just attaching them a little higher, letting them crisscross right there. And then I made a double linen bow with my 10-second bow maker. Love that 10-second bow maker. And again, just a little glue dot. Get the little backing off of it. Sometimes you've got to push it. Okay. And right where they crisscross, just put your little bow. Now guys, this is an adorable card, but like I said, every time I kept kind of messing up what I wanted to do, I found a way to work around it with the product, and I came up with, I think, a really cool project today. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you can order this at the 1st of September, so you can also make a beautiful card like this, even though it was full of mistakes. You're the only ones that know. Thanks again for watching. Remember, if you order $25 in product from me, these are the 2 free card kits for August. Please watch the video at the end. It'll tell you all about them. That's $25 before shipping, handling, and taxes. But really, when the 1st of September comes out, guys, this is a beautiful fall set. I had fun with that. And I had fun with you guys today. Happy crafting!